morning, friends. It's Nancy. Got another craft along with me using Edith Holden pages. So this is number 11 in the A Country Diary Christmas series that I've been putting up the last couple weeks now, I guess. So today we're using the bottom of the page 167. Sorry about that. So we're going to be using the bottom part of 167. We used the top half to make this one here. I forgot to mention that I did put some opalescent sequins on this one in the end, and what I did was use glossy accents to stick those down. And I might add some more to other projects just to sort of, give that glittery look. Anyway, so today we're going to do an altered CD envelope. So, I got a box of CD envelopes at the thrift store some time ago. This is the first project I've ever done with a CD envelope. I've got some upstairs right now that I've coffee dyed. I'm going to see how that works out, but I had some leftover coffee from breakfast this morning. We'll see how that works out, but in the meantime, I'm just going to ink this to age it. So I want to cut off this flap, but I'm going to just cut off a bit, leave enough so that I can turn it in to strengthen that edge. So I don't want it any wider than from this fold to the top of the circle part. So in this situation, it's 3/8 of an inch. Now, I did get a question the other day about what knife I'm using. Whoops. And what ruler I'm using. Look at that. Not a good one today, clearly. It doesn't really matter. Come on, Nancy. This was working so well. Maybe I got glue on it or something. So this is, I think it's an Olfa. Yeah, it's an Olfa. You can get these at the hardware store. This is just a box cutter. And when you want to change blades, you just snap it off, right? So like I said, this isn't going to show, so it doesn't matter. And just using some glue stick to adhere that inside the envelope. Now, to make sure that the back doesn't tear, we're just going to use this bit . This purple glue turns clear when it dries, so I like it. I got it at Target, and it comes in packs of 12, I think. So we're just butting up to the edge of the pocket, so it's about 1/8 of an inch down from the top. And this is rather inexpensive too, which is nice. And then, you see this little edge here? I'm going to cut that and trim that down. Trim that down. Now, the reason I did that is because I want to stitch around the perimeter of the envelope. I'm not going to make you watch me do that. I'll just show you that I'm right up against the edge so that it still opens. And the edges are reinforced. The back is not going to show because, or if you did want this back to show, you could cover this with a square of scrapbook paper or something. But let's get inking. Ink. Oh, I forgot to tell you about the rulers. So we know that that's an Olfa knife. The rulers are just quilting rulers that I've had. As I mentioned in an earlier video, I was a quilter for a long time, and I think that's why I'm so confident about using that quilting ruler, whereas with the cutting, the cutter tools, I'm not good at, and I find that they're not square. Like, especially my is it a Martha Stewart one? Oh, okay. And then I'm just gonna do around the circle part. Now, you can leave the ink that's on the window. It probably won't last. Let's see. I got a little something I can wipe this off with. Of course, I have a tissue handy. Not. Yeah, just take this little scrap of fabric and wipe this off. Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. So, what I next want to do is fussy cut this bird out. Yesterday I showed you how I fussy cut. Let me just go with the big scissors to get this done. Won't take long to fussy cut this. I got my favorite scissors. I've actually got like a permanent callus there from all the fussy cutting I do. And again, you're not moving the scissors, you're moving the image. And just applying a regular even pressure on the scissor blades. I leave about a 1/16 of an inch of white space around the image. I'm not going to amputate anything from this bird. His feet are big enough that he can keep his feet. Good old bird. I don't even know what kind of bird this is. He's probably like a crow or something, but I don't remember there being a name for this. Let me see if I wrote it down. Oh, I just knocked my computer over. Yeah, I didn't write his name down. Oh well. He looks like a crow to me. Oh, I was watching a video and I was just trying to save my computer there. I kept turning the video back on. didn't sleep last night. Which is a sign that I need to be taking better care of myself. I'm just trying to flick this little whisker up. So the days of running back and forth down the highway, eating crap, not following my routines, has taken its toll on me. So now that things are a little more settled, I need to just get back into the swing of things. Meals at mealtime, cooking at home. Whoop, dropped my bird. It's sort of like being on vacation, you know, you're always really glad to come home, get back, get your laundry done, get back into it. Okay. Now, I've got these tea-dyed doilies. They're about 3.5 across, I think. Yep, about 3.5 across. And I'm just going to glue it sort of in that bottom corner. I'm going to use my disappearing glue stick and just make sure I get it on the edge. Okay. All of this purple will go away. I want to make sure I got the right corner. Okay, this is the top. And got a little bit of dirty finger glue there from all the inking. Did it again. There, a little spit never hurt anything. Best thing ever. Okay. Now I want to add some cheesecloth. If I can figure out where I put it. I really should clean off my desk before I... Oh, I didn't ink my bird. Gotta ink my bird. I thought I had some other cheesecloth here. I don't want to use this one. Oh well. It is what it is. This one's got kind of an edge on it. What do you call that? Oh, I can't remember. Why do I even bother? um, so that, give that a haircut. So that I'm gonna stick down. Just keep throwing stuff. Nancy, you can't throw stuff. You have to watch where you're putting it. Maybe I'll add another layer. It's not exactly the way I want it. Yeah, just want a little more hanging off there. All right, bird. And just gonna position his little feet slightly off the edge, but still on the doily so that they won't get busted off. Okay. So I have one that's dry somewhere. Oh, here it is. So you can see that the purple glue does dry and doesn't show anymore. Now, oh God, I did this wrong. I got the opening on the wrong side. I wanted it on the top. That doesn't mean I can't use it. Let me just grab a tag or something to show you that here, are you a tag? Oh, you're a tag. So we're not going to make this tag. This is a tag I made the other day, and it's not with Edith Holden paper. But you can pop something in in there, and it shows through the window. So we will be making a little something that'll go in there, but this is just you know, a simple idea. You can add anything. You can put a piece of paper, like scrapbook paper inside, just to cover the inside so that it's not stark white. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed watching my video. I'm gonna laugh about this all day. And we'll give this a try. Like I said, this was my first attempt at making a CD, an altered CD envelope, and it didn't go half bad. So get yourself some CD envelopes, give it a shot, and come back and watch my shenanigans again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.